In this video, I train at a pro academy, explore local beaches, more matches, and play a crazy tournament where I find myself 4-1 down. Can I come back and take the win? Find out next. Why is paddle so special? Is it the camaraderie, the amazing people that you meet? Or is it the feeling of going back to see your first coach and this time you don't let him down? Well, after losing on a tiebreak, it feels like the most annoying sport in the world. But then you're back on court a few days later like nothing happened. Because when you're reacting to a bullet of a volley, you don't have much time to think about anything else. I went back to Valencia to play in a tournament. And at first, things were going well. I was playing with confidence and the hot conditions in Spain were really suiting my aggressive style. But then the matches got close and I got nervous, and my inexperience started to show. And let's just say my decision making on big points wasn't the greatest.
We played pretty well, but then in the big points, like we had a couple of golden points where we had the opportunity to break. Like it could have been 4-love instead of 2-all.
Yeah.
In the first, we just didn't play with enough margin on those big points. You know, full credit to them. Like they played really well.
After the losses, I wanted to get lots of match practice and training in with great players, and that's when Diego from CPS Academy in Castellón got in touch.
Hola, soy Diego López, gerente y entrenador de CPS Academy. Como podréis ver en los vídeos de Luis, tenemos un montón de grupos de entrenamiento, tanto con jugadores profesionales como amateurs. Pues mi carrera profesional empezó como jugador de squash y después de muchos años de competición en squash hice el cambio a pádel y me gustó mucho y empecé a competir en pádel. Sí, he tenido la suerte de compartir pista con jugadores profesionales como son Javi Rico, en algún torneo he competido también con Juan Luis Brí. Welcome.
And with Diego, I wanted to work on a transition, the point when you move from the back of the court into the net, something I was struggling with.
Chiquita, pala arriba. Sube y aguanta, eso es. Baja velocidad ahí, más lenta. Lo único que queremos con esa bola es que no dé rebote. Play the víbora to my chest and come back to the net to do the volley, okay? The attack volley. Try to get more space with the ball. Perfect. Go with everything. There you go, there you go. Los primeros pasos son los que marcan la diferencia para luego el resto ajuste, que la bola la lleves todo el rato por delante tuya, ¿vale? Last one. Come on, go for it. One with one. Nice. Good shot, man. You impact the ball like here.
Yeah.
Because you can do whatever you want from here, not from here. Yeah, the grip just open a little bit more. Yeah, and down. Sí, baja bien la empuñadura abajo y abre. Bien. Arriba. Perfect. Get space. Ah, go. Bien. Cool. Come on, smile, smile. I need you to smile. Go for everything. Come on, play with the fence. Nice, go. Yeah, there you go, much better. What happened, Luis? What are you looking for, man? You were looking for something in there?
It turns out Castellón in the middle of summer is pretty hot. So it probably wasn't the best idea to go for the cheapest Airbnb room without aircon. But there was no time to rest and it was back to training the next day. Out of the sun and into a warehouse to train with Manu.
Soy Manuel Zabalaga. Hace 3 años yo y mi compañero Pau Quintana que fuimos a jugar un torneo de LCA contra Frankie Langan, de la Rafa y Chris Salisbury. Sorry for the pronunciation.
We worked on getting further away from the vibra and contacting the ball at the top of the racket to generate more power. Diego also talked about the importance of varying the vibra, sometimes hitting it down the middle so your opponent has to move out of the way of the ball. And then it was time for some points with Manu. And even though I have solid volleys, Manu was able to find gaps quite easily. And when the time was right, he was able to pull the trigger. So I needed all the luck that I could get. But I kept on pushing until we finished with this epic point. What a great training session. For the next week, I had a fixed schedule. Training off the wall on Monday with one of the best juniors in the region. A tough match on Tuesday where I started to adapt to the local conditions by hitting more aggressively and going for more smashes. Wednesday, it felt like I totally lost my rhythm. But I got it back on Thursday with another practice match. Friday, I had one more match to take me into the weekend. Before I enjoyed the best local food and took some time off. Soon it was time for one final training session before I played in the tournament, and all the players were out.
Bueno, yo soy Alejandro Prados, tengo 22 años. Yo jugué al tenis hasta los 18 y me lo tuve que dejar por una lesión y conocí el pádel a través de Diego. Nuestro objetivo principalmente es, con los años, poquito a poco, intentar llegar al máximo posible.
The lob is here.
Yeah.
Then you hit a gancho?
No. You get a gancho if the ball is behind the line.
or you were like too close to the net, and after the ball goes faster than you have the gancho. But if you have time, you have to be reacting. Okay? With more speed, and the ball is here, just be surprised to the ball, and good speed with the straight.
We played a game where if you hit the fence, you win 4 points. So we had some crazy points where everyone was just aiming for the side fences. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never played against anyone with a smash like this. And then we played King of the Court. Win 2 points and you will become king. And let us know whose point you think this is in the comments. So yeah, when people ask why paddle is so special, this vibe right here, this is why. It was finally time to go back to Valencia to play a tournament at Sports City where I used to train. My partner was a local guy called Pablo.
Hola, soy Pablo Espinosa. Bueno, llevo un año jugando a pádel y hoy hemos jugado Luis y yo este torneo y ha sido un placer.
And it was a group system, so we had to play a few sets against different pairs. And this one started off just going with serve. And I was really impressed with how Pablo was hustling in defense, but our opponent in the red t-shirt was also a very strong player. Sometimes he came out with these pretty amazing shots out of nowhere, channeling his inner Tapia. And in these kind of matches, you have to really be prepared to grind because the rallies may go 20 shots if needed. Slowly, I was easing myself into the match and hitting some nice volleys. And at 3-all, I decided to play really aggressively at the net to the guy in blue, and it came off nicely, which gave us some more confidence going into the next game. And after some patient play from Pablo, we got the break. But our opponents started to raise their level again and they got the break back immediately. And at 5 games all, we had to play a tie break. Here we are at 3-all in the tie break and it's getting pretty tense. And at 4-all, our opponent decides to pull out another crazy shot. And after a long battle, the guy in red brought out his best paddle and they got the set. I was gutted. But we had to pick ourselves back up and go straight into another group match. And the left-sided player had a pretty big smash, so I knew I had to play more aggressively and more towards the right-sided player. And just here on golden point, the right-sided player hit this crazy passing shot down the line to break us. Might have been a little bit fortunate, but we weren't taking our chances. And at 4-1 down, I just said to Pablo in broken Spanish that we have to be more aggressive and take the net, because we were allowing them to dominate from the net. And I managed to hold my serve to get us back on the scoreboard. And I was able to sneak into the net and secure the break. Diego's drills on transition were paying off. And he almost took my head off, but luckily this one went into the net. After some good play, we managed to hold to take us to 4-all. Could we complete the comeback? And I played one of my best points all day to secure the break, take us to 5-4. Now, was I able to serve out the match? Vamos! With the help of Pablo's smash, we were able to take the set and move on into the quarterfinals. One of my first wins in a Spanish tournament, so it felt amazing. Our opponents in the quarterfinals were really strong players, but I started off playing very well. Now I think I actually assumed the right-sided player was a little bit weaker, so I played a lot of balls to him. But I think I was actually wrong, as he turned out to be an excellent player and he was very aggressive. He also had great hands. And then the guy on the left started playing some unreal shots too. We stayed in there and managed to get on the scoreboard. But any short lobs were getting killed. We kept fighting, doing everything we could to stay in the match. But this right-sided player was really running the game at this point. And soon they were serving for the set. And that was it. They took the set 6-1. There were a couple of close games in there, but these guys were too good for us on the day.
Let's go! Got my first win in Spain. Obviously after that we played some very, very good players and they had too much for us, but Pablo was great as well. He played wicked and looking forward to the next one.